let's head off to talk to our Julian's person, Les Carville, from his charity Heaven Can Wait, I'm Busy. Hello, Les.
Hello, Julian. Nice to speak to you again.
Yeah, lovely to talk to you. And where are you? Oh, and I think at that point the line... Say that again, Les, because the satellite phone's a little bit rubbish, so I'm just going to say that question again. Les, tell us where you are.
I'm in London, but it's London, Pennsylvania.
Right, very good. So, Les, you're in London. It's about 1:45 in the morning, so thank you for staying up for us. I'm really grateful. How's the journey going?
Well, we've got 2 days to go, and we're at journey's end. We've travelled from through Canada, 3 provinces, 12 state lines rather, and 3 time zones since we left on the 26th of last month. And by the time we get to New York, which will be Saturday morning, we'd have done in this continent 7,000, just a little over 7,000 miles. And I personally would have travelled 18,400 miles. So that's not bad for an old man, is it?
I think that is fantastic. And Les, how are you bearing up?
Getting tired now. You know, it's. I'm looking forward to going home. Sad that the journey's coming to an end, but this part, I mean, it's. I've still got a year or so working on the film and the book when I get back. So, but at least it'll be at my own pace and not at the pace of the journey and the project, you know.
Since we last spoke, which was only last week, what have been the highlights of the last week?
Oh, I think everyone knows what I've done. In the middle of last week, we was driving through, decided to stop for lunch, and I've been getting a shudder up the wheels of the steering wheel of the car, and I wanted to get the wheels changed over to see if I can sort it out. So I said to the guys, go in and have some lunch, order your lunch. I'll pop next door to this motorcycle shop and ask them if they knew where there was a tyre shop I could go and get the wheels done. I didn't turn up, so they come and found me, and I went in there to ask a question and some help and come out owning a motorbike, you know. I didn't know. I came outside with a piece of paper and less $1,000 deposit, and I didn't know I did it. I mean, they've got super salesmen in there, and I didn't know how to tell my wife. You know, I was very stiff. So I thought that it's best that I say nothing. You know, it's better to ask for one of your. And I better ask for permission. I'll leave that anyhow. I've got that wrong. It's too late in the morning.
No, Les, because the phone line's getting a little bit dodgy, let me just conclude this, because I think we're going to lose the line. We want to know what kind of bike it is that you've bought.
Well, it's a lovely thing. It's a 1979 Triumph Bonneville 750. I always wanted one, and now we've got it. And but I want to bring it home to England. It's a
Look, I think at that point, because I think the satellite phone really is going. So, Les, the bottom line is travel team. Les went in to get a tyre for his 4x4 and ended up buying clearly a very expensive, because that was a $1,000 deposit. So, goodness knows how much it cost. I was going to ask him that, but we'll have to wait till next week, won't we? Les is heading off to New York. He's in London, Pennsylvania this morning, and obviously we'll have him on the show in the studio when he's back in the UK to tell us how he got on for a slightly longer conversation.
Sounds like they're all talking again, because they obviously went through a jockey patch last week.
I've just looked at his blog. They're all friends and mates again. I'm sorry we didn't get around to that today, but the highlight of the week was going in to buy a tyre and buying a motorbike instead.
Naughty Les.
Great story. Les Carville, nearly at the end of his journey around the world. As he said, he's personally travelled 18,000 miles,
Isn't that extraordinary?
which is quite amazing.